Good morning. It's me again. Um, Last time when we were talking about the uh, things that makes some marriages to not work, and the latest statistics have proven that a lot of marriages don't work. I'm going to name 10, and I'm going to name them like according to their sequence of how much they have found out, like the researchers or people who have tried to research. Infidelity. So, in simple words, meaning that cheating in the first place, it could be both parties or one party. And in most cases, it's always one party. It's very rare to find it in both parties, but it happens, but it's not as common. But it's more common in one party. And then where the other party, they cheat. Whatever the reason it might be, but they cheat. And then the other one is money. It was very hard to actually have to find out that money has so much. Okay, as a person who's not yet married, I always thought that money is important, but I didn't know it could lead to divorce. But with a little bit of experience that I've had in my relationships, I kind of believe it that yeah, the money can actually make a couple to grow apart, because when there's lack of finances in their relationship, the other one feels like they're trapped. Oh, I can't go out anymore, I can't do the things that I usually do, and all those things, and that makes the person to feel like, okay, you know what, I can't do this anymore, and then it leads to divorce and lack of communication. When the other party is not happy about something, it is very important that you talk about your problems, even not just problems. When there's no communication between the spouses, it leads to like the other party feeling that, okay, this person undermines me, or I'm not as important, and all those things, and they end up doing all the things that they shouldn't be doing, and then they grow apart because they feel like they're not respected enough. And another communication is lack of communication also can be in terms of sex, money, each other's whereabouts, and accounts, and all those things. So it's important that you talk about all the debts that you have, whether you've created some debts without your partner knowing about it. It's not easy, I know, but rather come clean, or you don't do it at all, because it could be one of the reasons that could lead to your marriage falling apart. And then constant arguing. Okay, this is very hard, and it's quite sad, that sometimes you can be so argumentative, or you can be full of so much arguments to a point that you forget that these arguments are actually making this they're pulling a strain on this marriage, and then you can actually end up falling apart, or actually not understanding each other because the other one wants to just argue. So sometimes it's best to humble yourself. Humility is very important in a relationship, so that your relationship can be there could be harmony, and then when things are calmer, you can actually talk about, okay, honey, yesterday I agreed to this and this and that, or I said, but I wasn't really happy about saying it because I didn't see it like that, and all that. So would you kindly explain to me, why do you want us to do it like this? Why do you want us to go there instead of there? Because I feel like there is better, but I want to know from your point of view, why do you want us to not do this? Or why do you want us to do this instead? And then another reason was, which was the fifth one. The first one was infidelity, the second was money, and the third was communication, the fourth was constant arguing, and another one, it's weight gain. It sounds bizarre when you talk about it, that weight gain can actually make a couple not to, like, that it could lead to a divorce. I will say it in a female perspective, because I'm female. I'm currently struggling with my weight. I'm not happy with my weight. I'm 145 meters tall and I'm weighing 59 kilograms. And for me, it's like, on my BMI, body mass index, it says that I'm overweight, and that is really, really stressing me out. That, okay, oh gosh, if I'm 59 and my boyfriend is 54 kilograms and he's 165 tall, it means I'm going to be bigger than this, and is he going to like me, and all those things. So it kills your confidence, and then it makes you feel like you're not that attractive. I'm trying to balance it and make sure that it doesn't make me feel like that, but sometimes it does. And no matter how much you can say I look beautiful, it still doesn't make me feel beautiful at all. So weight gain as well. And number 6, unrealistic expectations. We need to be realistic. We need to be considerate. We need to love each other, and we need to know each other and our backgrounds. So you cannot expect your partner to buy you a 20,000 ring if only he can afford a 2,000 rand ring. So you have to actually understand that when he can be able to provide more, he will do so. So don't have the highest expectations, or the expectations that, you're expecting to live, like, you're not expecting your relationship to have a bit of disagreement or a bit of a hiccup. You just want your relationship to be that small. And then when you start to have an argument or a disagreement with your partner, then you think, oh, this is not it. No, I'm out. Those are one of the reasons that I couldn't be happy, but we can talk more about those things. And then number 7, a lack of intimacy. Okay, yeah, this is another big reason that is leading marriages to divorce. Sex is very important. I love sex, and my boyfriend knows that, and we both do. And it's hard when you think that something is not important to somebody else, but when you realize that it is as important as anything else, and then you don't have to undermine it. It doesn't mean that, old people. There was a lady that I know, like that I went to school with when I was doing my nursing course in Ramashaba. She said to me, Bridget, when you're angry, try to be angry up here only, but from here downwards, don't be angry. Meaning that she was trying to say that you might be angry, but don't think that your man is not going to need sex. Don't suppress your sexual all those things. And I was like, okay, you know what? Thank you very much for the advice. And I feel like from the little time that I've been dating in my life, I've realized that that is very true. When you're angry and you deprive your partner of their sexual needs, it makes the relationship very hard and difficult. And it makes them feel like, okay, how many times are you going to be angry in a week? You're probably going to be more angry, so it means that you're actually not going to have sex at all. So sex is very important in a relationship. And lack of equality, number 8. Nobody wants to feel like they're carrying the weight of the whole relationship. They want to do equality where one strength it's another's weakness, and then together they become a strength. And then you don't want to feel like you're the only one in the relationship that is carrying everything, all the workload and all the everything that is supposed to actually happen. And it's very hard when you can't find a partner who actually sees you as their equal. And just a minute, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna answer this. Port Health, good morning, I'm help you. Hello? I'm good, yourself? Oh, it's Bridget. Yes. She went to go Woolworth just now. I didn't check. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. And unabo 20 minutes. Okay, I'll tell you. Oh, now. Sister married. Yes, and not being prepared for marriage as well. It's one of the reasons. Some people get married at a very early age, and it makes them to not be with the jinx that goes on with marriage. Okay, compromising. Now I have to do things for my husband or my wife and all those things, the things that I can't do and all those things. And yeah, and number 10, abuse. Physical, emotional, sexual abuse, physical abuse, and emotional abuse. It's very important that in relationships you make sure that all those things are not part of the reason. So I just want you guys to give me anything that you also want to talk about, because this is not the only thing I'm going to talk about, because there are a lot of patients that I can do and that I want to talk about. It could be music, it could be whatever. You can give me all the views that you want me to do, and also like the thumbs up and thumbs down of the whole thing that I'm doing. And then try to give me all the pointers, because I need them. I'm not perfect, I'm still new in this, and I need all the help that I can get in also perfecting this thing, because my videos, that I want them to be, the aim is not to go viral, but to talk about things that most people don't want to talk about, and help people, and then we engage and do all the things that are supposed to be done, in particular to work, friendships, families, money, like finances altogether, be it your finances as far as school or home, and everything that needs to be done that we can talk about, that can actually help with empowering people and making people, like it's like an awareness where people have to be aware of what is happening. And I know that people are very much aware, but videos and all those things are things that actually help people to be more aware and all those things. But yes, you're gonna be seeing a whole lot of more videos that I'm gonna be posting. Thank you very much. I love you. Sorry for the disturbance. I'm at work, so this is the only time that I can actually do this. But when I get a good time, I'm going to do a lot more. Thank you guys. Love you. peace out. It's Bridget Ndiwo Rambebu Rambuda.